Konnichiwa, my name's Andy. Welcome to Uzumaki Garage. Today I'm working on the yellow Integra again, and specifically its exhaust. It's got Toda headers and a high flow cat at the front, but the rest of the exhaust is a JDM OEM stainless steel system, which is pretty cool, but the muffler is quite heavy and I'd like to get a bit more sound out of the car. I'm not sure exactly what parts are going to end up on the car, as I've got a couple of options. But first of all, I'll remove the rear muffler and mid-pipe. Starting from the back, I'm jacking up the car and putting it down on jack stands. When using jack stands, I normally use my jack stand adapters, as they seem to work really well on the front of the Honda, but they don't really work on the rear. I believe this muffler is the JDM Type R muffler. The new exhaust does come with a new single-use gasket, but I'm not going to use that today, so instead I'll reuse the old traditional gasket with some copper exhaust sealant. I've joined the flanges and noticed the old bolts aren't high tensile, so I'll replace them with new high tensile bolts, but before I tighten them up, I want to get the new section of exhaust up onto the hangers to make sure it all lines up. Unlike the Honda OEM exhaust, the spoon B-pipe comes in two sections, and the second part joins the first with this flange and a regular exhaust gasket and bolts, which are supplied in the kit. Once it's loosely in position, I remove the bubble wrap.
I've had this vision.
The axle back muffler is the next piece of the puzzle. Spoon makes two different options for this, the regular street version or the N1 version that's named after the Japanese racing series. I've chosen the N1. The bolt springs and donut gasket were included in the B-pipe kit packaging, which is really cool. To make it easier to get this section in, I removed the B-pipe's rubber hanger so I could lift the B-pipe up a bit higher. Then with the muffler roughly in place, I lowered the B-pipe and reattached the rubber hanger. At idle, the new exhaust is only a bit louder than before, but I took it for a drive, and when you're on the throttle or lift off, it's much louder than before. And that's not even under high revs with VTEC. The sound was also resonating badly in the cabin, so I put a sound deadening blanket underneath the spare tyre compartment lid, and that's helped. I'll have a think what the next step will be, as I've been thinking about making a custom axle back system for when I want the car to be more stealthy, which will give me an excuse to get some TIG welding practice. Well, that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like, subscribe and notify buttons, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.